Today I'm going to walk you through how to do a trade in the Atomic Hub marketplace. Now I'm going to be using this with the example of the Topps MLB NFTs, as that's what I primarily trade with on Atomic Hub. When people are on Atomic Hub, there's usually just two ways to acquire or get rid of an NFT, and that's straight through the marketplace where you can just buy or sell and list it at a particular price. But the other option you can do is trade with another user. Now, trading has a couple different benefits. First, for the seller. Now, if a seller is going to go into the marketplace and list a particular NFT, Atomic Hub is going to take a percentage of that sale. Whereas in a trade, they do not take any percentage of a sale. It's just no fees at all, and so it saves the seller some fees. Also, for the buyer, this depends on the particular NFT, but the specific NFTs you're looking for might not be in the marketplace. Maybe there's low supply or looking for a particular serial number, whereas trading gives you a kind of a bigger amount of NFTs to look for, because you can look in any particular user's collection. As long as they agree to the trade, you can make it happen. So there's more supply available to you in a trade. Now, trading has one major downside, and this is, this might have been fixed by the time that you watch this video, but it's been the case for at least many months, and that is trading currently has no notification system. So if somebody sends you a trade offer, you don't know. You don't get any notification saying somebody sent it, or if you just look in someone's collection and you like one of their cards and you want to send them an offer, they're never going to get a notification that you have sent one. Now I've reported this to Atomic Hub. Other people have. For some reason, they have not fixed it. I don't know if it's ever worked, but there is no notification system. So you actually have to talk to the person and kind of, alert them that, you're sending or you have sent them a trade offer. Otherwise, you're just kind of banking on them looking in the trade tab, which probably is a good idea now that you're aware of it, to at least every once in a while click on your trading tab and see if you have any pending offers. So in order to complete a trade, the first thing you have to do is find a trading partner. And you're not going to be able to do this on Atomic Hub because you need to actually communicate back and forth with the person. If they got a notification, then you could probably just do that, and then they can just accept it or reject it. But as it is right now, you're going to need a way to communicate with them. So for Topps NFTs, and it might differ per community, but for Topps NFTs, the primary way to do this is on Discord, although I'm sure it can be done on Twitter as well. Wherever your community is, that's where you need to go. So for Discord, there are two different Topps NFT Discord channels. One is unofficial, one is official, and they both have trading channels within them. So I'm going to show you there and how I posted the offer that I was looking for. Okay, so we're here on Discord, and this is the Topps NFTs. This is the official channel, and this is the Topps MLB. This is the fan one that predated the official one. And so they both have, for the Topps one right here, we have an NFTs for trade, and in this one, it's one similar where they have a trading tab right here. And so all you need to do is you need to go into the trading tab and then put in what you're looking for, or you can just kind of browse what other people are looking for. So you can see, someone saying, hey, I'm looking for a Tatis rare, somebody's looking for a 1986 bet. So you can just say what you're looking for, or you can respond and initiate on people who are with what you're looking for. And so I posted here, I'm looking for 2-digit mints on 1952 Rideaus for the following players. And then I linked to my collection. And so you can link to your profile. That's helpful so that people can click on your particular collection and search through what you have so that they can see, if there's something in your collection that interests them to make a trade. So when I posted this, I got a couple replies, and one of the replies right here with Yowzers, he messaged me and he said that I have the following Rideau double-digit cards. And so I said that was great and told him to take a look at my collection, and then he found a couple cards that he was interested as well. Now, I know this dude from Twitter, he follows me, I follow him, and he also collects other NFTs. I believe he's in Top Shot, I know he's in Panini. And so he also said that, he'd be interested in some of the Panini cards, so I listed what I had as well. When it came down to it, though, he was only interested in the few Topps cards I had. So what he did was he did the legwork in kind of calculating the values of what I was interested in, what he was interested in, to show to me that it was kind of a fair trade. Now, usually in a trade, one of two people will do the legwork and then the other person will confirm. I've been on both sides of it before, where I'm kind of pitching it and I'll say, hey, here's the values I calculated, this is why I believe it's a fair deal, and they'll look it over themselves to see if they agree. So in this case, Yowzers did the work for me. Acuna is the card that he had, a 81 mint count Rideau card. He said he valued it at 1064 wax. His valuation, he actually included, he said he valued it at 2 times the low price of 532 wax. And then he listed the 3 cards that he wanted from me and the values that equal 1035. Now, this is not something you want, especially if you're initiating, you want specific cards. You don't want nickel and dime and get every single piece of wax. You just want generally fair. So a 30 wax difference is no big deal at all. But he showed me how he came up with the values. And so then what I did was I went to Atomic Hub and I looked at the values to see if I agreed with them or not. I also took a look at the spreadsheet on what I paid for those particular cards, just so I just have that information in my mind. And then I responded back. I said, we're very close and I agreed with most of his values, but I thought that one of them was particularly low. And I proposed something a little different. He came back to me and he said, let's take that one card out of the equation, and he was going to look and see if he could find another card for about 325 wax from my collection to make it fair, since I had no problem with the other 2 values. And then when he did, he came back and he found a replacement card for that, and I said, yes, that works for me, that was excellent. And then we had something that we both thought were fair on both ends. So now let's go and look. So what I did was I told him, go ahead and send me the trade offer. It doesn't matter. When you come to an agreement, either he can initiate or I can initiate. It doesn't matter which one. But I'll just show you what it looks like on Atomic Hub in a quick second. So this is the first step to completing a trade if you want to do it. You have to connect with somebody, you work out the details to see if they have what you're looking for, if they agree to something that's fair. You usually have to haggle over prices to some sort to just kind of make sure it's fair. Now, if you have no idea how to calculate that, I've got some other videos that introduce you to Atomic Hub and to Topps MLBs where I talk about how to list them and how to come up with a price, and so those will be helpful for it. So I'm not going to go over that in this video. So now let's head back to Atomic Hub and see what the trade offer looks like. So when you're on Atomic Hub, what you want to do is navigate here to the Trading tab. You click here. And then it's showing up here, but if you wanted to, if it didn't show there, you can go under Active Trade Offers, and you will see any pending or active offers that you have. And so this is his account here, this is my account here, and you can see he has the 81 Acuna right here, and these are the 3 cards that he's asking for me. Now, they also have the ability to fill in a memo right here. I have had this happen before where I've gotten an unsolicited trade offer where it's just checked it and they've kind of said, hey, this is my Discord or this is my Twitter if you want to counter offer, you want to talk about it. So that's helpful because if it's going to be unsolicited, you need some way. Obviously, if you don't just like it and you don't want to just accept it, you need some way to contact them to kind of counter offer and navigate it. So now I have 3 options with here. I could click send counter offer, I can decline this, or I can accept it. Counter offer will just allow me to take cards away or put them in. It's the exact same screen as when you're going to initiate, which I'll just show you how to do that quickly in a second. But in this particular one, I'm just going to click accept. So I'll show you what happens there. And it says you're about to transfer the following NFTs to. Now look, this looks like an actual error because that is my account. It says you're going to transfer the following NFTs to me. These are my cards, and it's saying it's going to transfer them to me. You sure you want to continue? So I'm going to let Atomic Hub know that this is an error. But these are, you can tell from the previous screen which are his and which are mine, and that we're doing a transfer. So I'm not going to worry about this. I'm just going to click on confirm, and I'm sure it's going to work out well. I can go to my inventory right after I accept it just to make sure. So I'm just going to click on confirm. Sometimes you get this, if you've been on Atomic Hub, you know every once in a while a transaction failed. You don't need to worry about that. You just click try again, and it will often work the second or the third time. There we go. Transaction successful. So now I'm going to click close and go under my inventory. And there we go. We see that I have the Acuna number 81. And so I received those cards. He got the other 3 cards. That was a successful trade. And so now I want to show you what it would be like if I was going to send a trade offer to another person, if I was going to be the initiating one, how that would look. So the first thing I'm going to do is just find someone's account to do a test with. And so I'll just go under transfer history and just grab this. There we go. Grabbed his handle here. New trade offer. So click on new trade offer. And so under the recipient name, that's where you would paste that, and you can copy it there. And then you would select, so this is your side, you're selecting what you want to give. And so, you just click on this one here. I want to give him this card. And then you see his collection. He has 1,600 cards. And then you can go find the cards you're looking for him. So let's just say you want, a Trout card. Click on Trout. And, I only want, let's see if he has any 100 mint ones. Oh, yeah. So I want his Trout Rideau. Of course, never accept this offer, but just as a test. And then you can go to send trade offer. Now, if you're going to do this, you can also fill in the memo. Where is this? Obviously, I don't do very many of these. I think it's when you click on send trade offer, it will actually just give you a memo screen. Let me just see here. Yeah, there we go. So a memo right here that you can type in, and he'll get that message underneath it. And so when you do this, you just click on confirm. He'll just confirm the transaction, and then he'll receive it. And then once again, remember, if you're going to send someone a trade offer, you need to alert them to go check it, because they're not going to get a notification unless you're looking at this sometime in the future and they've fixed it. So that's how you do a trade on Atomic Hub.